to you guys. We made it through the weekend. You hear many people tell you that? I had no problem getting through the weekend. In fact, on Saturday and Sunday morning is when I get my most sleep. It feels so good to sleep. I feel good. I feel re-energized. I feel refreshed. It's a little rainy out today, but you know what? God is in control, and He is the one that knows whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And He's got my whole day laid out, planned out for me. So I look forward to finding out what all the wonderful things are that I'm going to do today. Because today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, right? Right. All right, so today is weigh-in day. Today, my weight was 202.0. Right on the dot, right on the nose. So that tells me from last week, which I weighed in at 202.0, that I have stayed the same. No gain, no loss, I'll take it. Now, I was at the point this last week and this week if I was questioning whether or not I should be on the iTrack Bites / Points Plus plan. I'm sure there are some others out there who are kind of questioning the same thing, like, gosh, I'm not seeing a big change in the scale. Should I continue on this plan? Is this the right plan for me? All those questions. And to that, I would say, you got to do what's right for you. For me, I'm going to hang in there. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to change plans. I'm not a plan changer, like a yo-yo person that jumps around. So I'm going to keep giving this plan a try because I know it's worked in the past. And maybe it was a plan because I see that iTrack Bites switched things up a little bit and they changed the name of their plans. And I remembered when I was on Weight Watchers in the past, it had a lot more to do with portion control than it did anything, which is why when I started back on iTrack Bites on Points Plus, that I thought that had more to do with portions. I know that it was allowance for sugar. I just thought they both went hand in hand. But now I'm seeing that there's an actual plan specifically just for portion control. So maybe that was more closer to the style plan that I was on Weight Watchers in the past. Nonetheless, I'm not going to jump ship on Points Plus because I still appreciate the sugar allowance. And I still track my eggs at 2 points a piece. You know who had a really interesting thought about Weight Watchers and points and counting points and not? She said just continue putting all of your foods into the calculator because the calculator doesn't understand what foods you're eating. I'm specifically talking about all of your calories, fats, carbohydrates, all those things that they ask for when you're going to put a meal in or put a food in, and they want you to do it via the calculator. Carla, what's her name? Carla Cusinano? I don't remember her last name or her channel name. I'm sorry. I'll link it down below if I remember it, if I can find it. But she said, just go ahead and use the calculator for all of your food and all of your meals. Yes, it's going to be a lot more work because it's not automatically in a dictionary somewhere, and Freestyle or Points Plus or whatever doesn't automatically know which foods you're eating. So if you use just the calculator, then you'll get a true understanding of what the point value is. So on Freestyle, let's just go with that for example, they count eggs as 0. But if you were to truly put it in a calculator without labeling it an egg, it would come up as 2 points. So I almost wonder if maybe we should start putting some points on these foods. Now, I'm not trying to go outside of Weight Watchers meal plan or decide that I'm going to do something different. And I'm not bashing or downing on Freestyle, but I'm just wondering if there's just not enough points being tracked the way they should be. Like, there's all these 0 point foods, and you've heard it 1,000 times. People are kind of abusing that system or filling their plate so full of 0 point foods that they're discounting the fact that, or disregarding the fact that their whole plate has a whole bunch of calories on it. So I don't know, food for thought. I thought that was a really great alternative, especially for people maybe who are just starting out and don't really know exactly how many points their foods should be. Well, let's just throw it in the calculator and see exactly how many points we should be attaching to those meal items and those food items. Does that make any sense? Let me know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. All right, so what did I do? What could I have worked on or done better this week? I will tell you this. I went out a few different times, like out to eat foods. Now, I will say, might be, towards my benefit, but I was very conscious of the fact that I was only going to eat half the meal. So portion control, right? So we went out on Friday night. My husband and I had a beautiful dinner out, and it was really nice. And I only ate half. I had macaroni and cheese with chicken tenders and barbecue sauce, and so it was probably a lot of like points if you were to go towards the freestyle plan, but on my plan it wasn't as much, on points plus I should say. And in fact, when I only ate half, I felt completely content, because we all know those restaurant portions are extremely too large of a portion. And then what else did I do? I tracked, which helped me to stay conscious. I had less snacks in the house. I didn't get rid of all my snacks, but I had less snacks in the house, which made it a lot less tempting to go run into the kitchen to go find something to throw in my mouth, including sugar. And so that was wonderful. And then I also, of course, I completed my big 10,000 steps challenge. Now, let me just put a caveat on that. On Friday, the 5th day, I only got 8,100 steps. So it wasn't a full 10,000 steps, but 4 out of the 5 days ain't bad, right? So I'm going to challenge myself again this week to 10,000 steps every single day for 5 days in a row and just see how it goes. I felt great. I felt good. I actually have one lady that I am in a Fitbit challenge with, and we are like cutthroat. And she doesn't know this, and she probably thinks we're all just, doing this for fun and games. But I guarantee you at 10 o'clock at night, if we both just updated and synced our Fitbits, and if I know I'm behind, I'm running out there taking a walk, because I don't like to be a loser. And let me tell you something. All winter long, I've been the loser. Now, all fall, before the snow fell, I was the winner. So, just goes to show you that, I don't know, like, the snow is a bothersome problem for me, but I don't let that get in the way or stop me. I did this winter, though, and I don't plan to have that happen again. So, I have, my plan is that I'm going to, keep challenging myself, especially with this Fitbitter, my friend, because like I said, we are so cutthroat, and she is pretty amazing, and I'm really getting close to this car in this parking lot. But I think the problem is that they just park so far in, that means my butt is so far out. Anyways, so again, if you aren't following me on Fitbit, you should find me. I think my screen name is like Rachel Z. I'll link it down below. Rachel Zaleski, I don't know, but find me, because nothing wrong with a little bit of healthy competition, right? So, moving forward, what am I going to do differently this next week? I'll tell you. I'm going to continue tracking. I'm planning. I got all of my meals figured out for the week. I went shopping. It's not like it's anything big. I just got 2 meals. So meatloaf is one of them, and brats was the other one. And I just ate the brats last night. We had that on the, not on the grill, but we cooked them. And so then, those are the only 2 meals this week. The rest are just going to be, maybe sandwiches, nothing big. It's just, that's it. And then I've got my lunches figured out. I've got my lunch meat, my sandwiches, my bread, healthy snacks. I got them all figured out. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and so my one new item that I'm going to incorporate into my week this week as far as vegetables is Brussels sprouts. So I've had Brussels sprout salad before, where I shredded them up really little and fine, but I didn't really care for it much just because it was so crunchy. and I don't think the shreds were little enough. Well, I'm going to try it again this week, and this time I'm going to shred them up even more so that they're so that it's easier for me to eat. More like a coleslaw, kind of, but not really. I don't know how to explain it, but nonetheless, that's my new vegetable for this week. A lot of healthy vitamins and nutrients in coleslaw. I mean, in Brussels sprouts. Yes, there's a lot of people that would eat it warm or cooked, but I'm not going to eat it that way. I'm going to eat it raw. So, that's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and insert some footage of me and my husband taking a walk on a mountainside this week. That was a really fun, exciting adventure that I got to take with my husband, and I plan to do it again for Mother's Day because why not? And it was just so much fun. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody for last week's video. It warmed my heart to no end. I had so much support, encouragement, amazing kind words that I was just floored. This community is so helpful and so loving, so wonderful. I attribute some of that to my good pal Anita from Chit, PaddiWack. Make sure you check out her channel. She's an amazing friend. She sent all of her encouraging warriors out there to give me all the love and support that I need too. And so I just really appreciate that. So if you guys came here, you know, from the advice of someone else, or if you came here just to, you know, give me some good encouragement, I so appreciate it. It was truly heartfelt. I felt it through the cyberspace, and it totally encouraged me, inspired me, and motivated me to move forward. I didn't get back to commenting to everybody on that video yet because there was like a ton of comments and I'm not used to all of that, but I will definitely continue to take through the week and try to get back to a lot of you. And if I didn't get back to you, just know that I love you all so very much, and I appreciate everything that you guys had to say to me, because that was just amazing. I was just like off my rocker, shocked at the amount of response that I got. So thank you all so much. Thank you to everybody, all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys being here. It just grows my family even more. The Active Rachel Ann family, we're all in this together. We're all trying to lose weight together. So, you know, just feel like you can talk to me like you talk to your buddy, and I'm here to listen. So feel free to write down things in the comments section, because I love to hear everybody's journey, everybody's story, all your comments. That all makes me want to motivate me and inspire me to keep going too. So as much as you guys help me, I hope to help you. So thanks again everybody for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you next week, and at some point I will decide if I'm going to go to doing vlogging, daily vlogging again for a stint of time. Maybe instead of a full month, like committing to that, maybe I'll do like a couple weeks. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? You like those daily vlogs? Sometimes I ramble about a lot of nothing. But I'm willing to give it to you if you want to hear it. Okay, we will talk to you next week, people. Same bat time, same bat channel. Enjoy this mountain video that I've got behind me. Take care, everybody. See you next week. It's Saturday afternoon, and my husband and I are on a mountain climbing and going through trails, and we're taking the dog, and I'm stinking out of breath, and there's a car coming. But I just thought that I would bring you guys along and have a good day with you guys too. So we're gonna go to an observation deck here, and we're gonna look over the edge, and I'm gonna show you what I see. It's gonna be great. So it's a little bit chilly out today. A little brisk, a little breezy. But look at this beautiful, beautiful view. Maybe I see my house out there. Most likely not. But oh, it's so pretty up here. I would love to come up here in the fall time when you see all the different colors of the trees. Even like in another month or so when there's more colors like green leaves. It's really pretty up here. Dasher's having a great time. He's keeping up. I said if you could pick any campfire song, what would it be?
I don't know any.
Okay, any song that's your favorite song that you would play at a campfire.
That's not what I do there. I drink beer at the campfire.
Well,
You play whatever song you like.
I spy somebody over there.
Trail just ended.
Uh-oh. We've come to the end of the road.
Go, doggy.
There was a stairway. We just descended on the stairway. Now we're going to keep on following the trail. Looks like we're going to follow the green trail today. Don't know where that's going to take us, but we'll keep going. One thing we know about Dash is he loves the snow. We found some snow for him. And he ate it some. If Dasher got lost, he truly would just blend right in. Mm-hmm. Good thing he's got that little red harness on.
I bet you can't even see.
I think he's afraid he doesn't know where he's going.
He doesn't. I've never been here before.
Well, Jason, when I was a kid, there was a game that I liked to play at church Bible camp that was right around the campfire, and it was called Honey, If You Love Me. So you had to sit on the lap of someone else, and you had to ask them, honey, if you love me, won't you please, please smile? And then the other person would look at you and say, honey, I love you, but I just can't smile. But ahead of the game, there'd be one person that was picked as the person. And so then they would start smiling if they were the one that was it. So that was my favorite campfire game when I was growing up. We just hiked down from up there, and then I'll show you where we're headed. We're headed to the Sunrise Lookout. Here's the Sunrise Lookout. My hubby's pitching a tent. Not really, he's just hooking up the dog. The dog's hooked up. Now I'm climbing here, and we're looking out at the Sunrise Lookout. It's so beautiful. I bet the sun would look really pretty from up here. Yep, it's pretty steep down there. Better not get too close to the edge. I could fall and break my neck. Oh, he's just sitting there waiting for me to come sit next to him. Well, we made it back to base camp successfully. Thanks everybody for coming on a walk with us today as we hiked the mountainside. We'll have to do this again sometime. This was really fun. I'm inside Gordman's right now. It's a store that's kind of similar to Marshall's and all that. Or should say TJ Maxx. Anyways, I got like a jackpot of skinny syrups, Jordan skinny syrup. I've got marshmallow flavored, mocha, and French vanilla. They're about $5 each. What a deal!